The more that I study patterns, the more that I understand the generational cycles of poverty, emotional repression, mindsets, ambition, and what have you. I've found out that very often, where a family stops, a child usually stops. Unless they become conscious of the inherited paradigm and then decide to break it. A father who fears failure raises a child who's afraid to take risks. A mother who feels unworthy of love raises a daughter who unconsciously believes the same. A parent who never had financial literacy often passes down scarcity thinking, making it difficult for the coming generation to break free from financial struggles. A parent's deepest wounds, if left unhealed, becomes the child's unconscious law. Sometimes we are not living our own lives. We are haunted by the lives our parents never got to live. Now, what's my submission? The best thing a parent can do for a child is to themselves live fully, so that the child does not inherit an incomplete map. We must contend for a winning and superior mentality, then heal our wounds now before we start raising children. And for some of us who come from that experience, 2 words: awareness and rebellion. Now, rebellion here is not belligerence. Breaking a generational cycle is not about you rejecting your parents. It's about refusing to inherit their limitations once you have become aware of it.
You see, they told you about generational curse, but they didn't tell you that it's not in your blood. Rather, it is in your belief. Let me tell you how I see generational curse. I see it as an unseen chain of mental programming. I see it as a silent inheritance of limitation. I see it as those philosophies of fear you got baptized by as a child, even before you learned to pronounce your name. And let me tell you the truth. Every family has its own gospel. And I don't know what yours is, but some family, they preach poverty and call it humility. That's a generational curse. Some family glorify suffering and call it destiny. That is a generational curse. Some even worship smallness and call it contentment. The truth is that you were not born into a family. You were initiated into a philosophy. The first 7 years of your life, but were not just your childhood, they were indoctrination. You were absorbing beliefs, not by choice though, but by proximity. If there is truly a thing as generational curse, I think it's the mindset that never evolved. The recycled fear, the repeated patterns, the philosophies that never met awareness, the thinking that no one dared to question in the family. That is generational curse. So you are not your father's fear, you are not your mother's wound. You are the awakening of your generation. So break that pattern, rewrite your script, redeem your genealogy. Not by prayer alone, but by perception. Because the truest generational curse is not a demonic possession, it is a mental repetition. This is not motivation. This is mind engineering.